The magic of the holidays is here.
Ignore the ad. Although the magic of the holidays is here. Hello? Wait, something's not right. Where's the music? Ah, there we go. Hello! Welcome! Hello, everybody! Let's say hello to everybody here. Hello, iTech Remix. Hello, Rav Bunny. Anyone else? Just the bots. Just the bots. Hello, iTech. Hold on, wait, let's look at this. There is more people there. But I only say hello to the people who actually said anything. But anyway. Sorry. I got distracted. Hello. So you might have heard Lola Chuckle has come here to visit. Be nice, be polite. Don't make me regret this. Okay? Don't embarrass me. I'll punish you. You know what I can do. Anyway, just a short little chat introducing you guys to now who would make you regret it? No. The only people who no longer want to be part of my channel, that's who. I will read some of these comments later. But anyway. Be nice, be polite, be respectful. She's my dear grandma. That's Lola is grandma in Tagalog.
Right.
Oh, and here she is. Here she is, everybody.
Oh.
Lola. Lola. Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear her? Can you hear her? I know it's a little further away. Let me see. Here. Let's see. Yes, the music though is slightly loud. Okay, we'll turn down the music. There we go. Maybe that's a little too low. How's that? Hi Lola. It's good to see you. Let me do a big hug.
Good to see you too.
If you're wondering who did the art, it's Clover. Let's go and give a shout out to my friend Clover. Shout out. Clover Chibi. But unlike Clover, true grandma. We have a joke where my friend Clover, she goes to bed real early. Yes. But yes, let me see. So Rabani says hola, Lola, and they also say, Lola, please tell us about young baby Chuckle. Maybe I'll move this microphone so you don't have to lean so far. Should have planned this out just a little bit better. Oh. Hold on, guys. Wait, I should probably mute this. Wait, you'll still hear. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. No perfectionism. Can we get a no perfectionism routine? There we go. Oh, that's much better. It'd be a bit odd. Thank you. But anyway. I just want to show you guys somebody who's very important to me. No, she's from the Philippines. I'm part Filipino, and she came to visit to America. She visits often, but I wanted to take the time that that she can come by and just see how I do things. When I talk about my projects, she has some understanding. and also just wanted you to know somebody who means a lot to me. I know many streamers eventually have like a family member visit them to stream, at least once, right? And I always thought for a long time, who would I pick? And then Lola would be the case. Let me see. What does she know about you and what you do with your stream? Lola, I did some explaining before stream. How would you put it?
Well,
This whole setup,
it's interesting. I never thought it would be like this.
is it how would you put it? Is it complicated? Is it intricate?
For
Fascinating?
me, it's complicated and very intricate too.
What do you think about the room? I cleaned up a little bit. I got. I mean, there's supposed to be a lot more things here. I took out the Christmas tree. It must be somewhere in the. I thought it would be too much clutter. But I put it someplace in another world.
Okay.
We'll do a little visit on that. Let's see. Can Lola have her own channel? Not on Twitch, I presume, but she has her own channels in her own way. Her being herself a little bit of a matriarch in the Philippines. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. Let's see. Nurse. She has a nurse background. She raised me to be the Catholic boy. So her favorite color is green, emerald. Just to let you know, she's intently looking at you guys. Very, very much so. Let me see. Oh, giving little heart emojis. They're happy that you're visiting. Let me see. Let's get a little closer. Couple things that we have about you and yourself here. She likes orchids. She has one in her hair, and I'm surprised. Red. Oh, you want to give her a present to Lola? Rabbit wants to give you a present.
Okay.
That's it right there. It's right there. Like the one that's about as big as it gets.
Oh.
And Mumugu says hi. Hello, Mumugu. Let me see. But what was it though? What do you have any? I guess I'll shoot off with the story. What's it called? Thank you. They like to pat my head. That's why the big hand comes down. Unless you intend for Lola, I'll give her a pat for you guys. If you wanted that, but anyway.
Okay.
Let me see. And it was all awkward. It's fine. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous this time. But anyway. What's it called? I'll write down a note to answer. We'll have parts for questions. Let's see. Tell us a story about baby demon Chuckle. Okay. Demon is also meeting Lola for the first time. That's why he's nervous. She's the first time coming here to the office.
Yeah. And to be exposed to this kind of high tech, for me, it's very high tech.
Actually, to be fair, it actually is high tech.
Oh yeah.
It's actually to do the things I need to do, I do need a little bit higher end software because what's it called? It's not just playing games. It's not, it's video editing uses a lot of hardware, uses much software, or uses much hardware power as a video game. However, doing it live puts more pressure, and having the setup that we have here also puts additional pressure. So I say, at least by comparison, there are many games that I played that if I wasn't streaming, I would have to put them on medium versus ultra high settings. Right? But most importantly, internet connection. Took me a dream computer in 2020 to make. But of course, I used the Japan trip money because we weren't going to Japan during COVID. So what was that? But what was I gonna do during that time? So here I am.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just bring up a conversation about since me and Lola have a strong connection with church. Let's talk. So the gospel today, Lola, was about Jesus as what the priest said, adolescence. But it was interesting that the priest, like, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, I'm not sure what to get out of this, right? Joseph and Mary went on their trip. They realized Jesus was missing, and they go back, and they're like, oh, like, how could you do this to us, right? And he's like, oh, well, I need to be in my father's house. So, what's it? Wait, sorry, my headset got next. Need to be in my father's house. And the priest made a very interesting thing in terms of like historical context for the time, that there is no adolescence back in those times. It was just child and adult. And I always thought to myself, like, what was significant about that reading? Like, okay, so he's a strange kid, right? But the priest made a very, very important point that this reading was really the last time they even mentioned Joseph at all. And then he goes into detail about that this is the part where Jesus becomes a man. He understands his place in the world.
Yeah.
What do you think about what he was saying?
Well, I don't.
It's okay. Sometimes I
Yeah.
zone out either. Too.
Yeah.
I think she's very sleepy. Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy you're here, Lola.
Oh, just to see all this contraption here is something.
Contraption. Well, it do be a contraption.
Yeah, I thought it's just a simple one. But
It could be a lot simpler. I do make things quite complicated, I'll admit. But yeah, I like today's reading. It was it gave me a lot of information about what's it called, context for a reading that I would mostly dismiss. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Not many streamers. I'll say, me bringing up church and stuff. It's not many streamers would probably bring up church, or at least someone like me. It's a little bit, I guess it's not taboo, but it's a bit of a moray, right? But I'm very open about me being religious. And I often bring up religion, not in a sense of like, I say, proselytizing, but as a sort of a window for people to get to know me. So it's who I am. You know, when we were, I remember. You know, you used to bring me to church every Friday.
Yeah.
When I was much younger. It was
And we used to pray every 3 o'clock.
every 3 o'clock, the rosary. Yes.
Divine Mercy.
The Divine Mercy.
Yeah.
You have a rosary in your hand right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's red. Red like somebody else's cross. Oh. Let's see. What time is it? Okay. But yeah. Three. So Divine Mercy. When did when did you start doing that?
Oh, a long time ago.
Long time before I was born?
Yeah.
Oh. You know, actually, something about streaming that I realized. Oh, sorry. So you know how the church would have me, or like try to get me to do the readings? After maybe about a year or 2 years of doing streaming, I realized why they asked me.
Why?
Because I have a nice voice.
Oh.
They liked
yeah.
my voice, didn't they?
Yeah.
Anyway. What's it called? What's it called? When does Christmas? Do you know when Christmas ends, like officially in like the church? Because it's not a single day, right?
Oh, you know, it's up to January 6th, usually.
That's funny. Hello, Bunby. Let's see. Does this mean there's a demon, Lola? No, demon's my first name. Although, it's all well, you know what? You're asking very specific questions here. Hello, Bunby. This is my Lola, my dear grandmama. Let me see. Lola is here, so be good. Okay. Let me see here. She has the soul gem. No. Well, maybe you know you can think of something symbolic. Let me see here. I have a note here that I was an altar boy. And I also did the choir. I did a lot of things in the church. But my time at church was very, I guess, a combination of, I say, meditative fineness. Even at times it was boring, I always found peace there. Sometimes when I'm very, very upset with something, I just need to get away from it all, I go to church. Even if there's no mass going, I just go there. Let me see here. What time is it? What's time are we going? Oh, it's almost 30 minutes. Okay, so we should bring Chuckle soon. We'll be going to the Mindscape in a few minutes. Just to change things up, because I can't keep you. I know you're so. She could barely keep her eyes
Near
open.
bedtime.
Near bedtime. True grandma hours. Let me see. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking, do you have a story about me when I was younger?
Oh, yeah. Well, you usually like to remember when I was teaching you the Hail Mary and we are doing it as a song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we sing in the car when I pick you up from school.
I don't remember doing it in the car, but
Yeah.
it sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, and we do it in the car, and you memorize it easier that way.
That does make a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Good. That's a nice little story.
Mhm.
Remembering things because of song. I think that might have to do with my ADHD. But like, you know, it's sort of like song is more emotive,
Yeah.
and it'd be much easier for me to memorize versus sort of like a monotone like
Mhm.
experience. Let me see. Thank you for the question, Rat Bunny. We just happened. I think it was a good opportunity to go ahead and bring that up right there. Okay. Hold on one moment. Wait, actually. Yeah. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm gonna transform. Because magical boys transform. Yeah, in case you didn't know.
Mhm.
I made a mistake. Hello. Oh my god, I can't believe Lola Chuckle almost walked out in the middle of my transformation. Can you believe it? Oh Lola, I've been trapped here in the mindscape for so long. I missed you. Oh. Don't worry, you're not. I'll make sure you have an exit out.
Mhm.
You'll be safe with my guidance. Ah. Don't bean boozle Lola. Oh, you know, you could do that, just so just so she can see what you guys sometimes do. Show Lola the tree, the Christmas tree. Of course. Let's show the Christmas tree. Lola, look at the Christmas tree. It's filled with garbage. There's a pumpkin. Actually, some of these things mean things. Let me move you over here. Let me hold your hand. There we go. So for Christmas, well, some of these things are made up by people, but you know, some of them are memories and some of them are just there for silliness. But things that are memorable, we have our friend Rab Bunny up there in the corner. Let's see. There's a hand that keeps coming down and petting my head. We got a few friends, Masta Kazam, Pumpkin for Halloween, the cutest dress. They've forced me to wear it for charity, which is also why I got gold fingernails for charity. Well, we raised I think it was at $350.
Oh.
Let's see. What did they say? You covered Masta. Oh, wait. I got. Listen, it's a big tree, guys. It can't just take up the whole screen. Grab is not garbage. No, you're not. But there is garbage here. You know what? It's the balls, guys. It's the balls, Kipu. I called him Kipu. I called him Kipu. Demon calls him chat. The tree has water. Anyway, lots of silly things. You should send my rocket PNG to put on it. Wait. Well, that's too late. But you are garbage. No, you're not garbage. But you're around garbage. But anyway. But yes, that's the trick. And also, you guys are allowed to make redeems. Just don't make them. don't make him too obstructive. Although she might find the jelly bean funny. Yeah, make Demon eat the bean. But anyway, Demon sent me a picture from the real world. Let's take a look. I think it'll be a little funny. I think you guys might find this funny. Oh, let me step over here. Oh, you gave me a popsicle. Yum 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 yum. Oh. Okay, let's see here. This was on Christmas, wasn't it? No. It was the Sunday of the Christmas Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Look at this cane, guys. What do you think? This is her cane. Any comments? I'll give them a moment. Just like you know, connecting to the rest of the world could be what, 20-30 seconds. Like, oh, it has spikes. And could you believe that those spikes are electric? Yeah, Demon told me he shocked himself while holding it. We didn't even know! It's a stun cane, yes. Anyway. She may not be so... my Lola is very sharp-witted. Just not right now, because it's bedtime. But let me see here. Oh. A little thing. Chuckle is more deadly. What do you mean by that? Anyway, also they were saying that you were holding my soul gem, so you know how, like my cross is red, but like your rosary is red.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were thinking that, in my cross is a phylactery, so that means my soul is trapped inside because. But anyway, it's a lore thing. Anyway, and they were saying that perhaps you were holding my soul. But I think there's a fan fiction to be made there. Chuckle is more deadly. Wait, is that an actual thing? I feel like that's an actual thing. But anyway. But she is also in good health. I remember, Lola, before I became a magical boy, you told me a story where the cashier was like, "Oh, you are my inspiration."
Oh yeah.
Well, what did she say?
Because I can still do things at my age. I can still drive and be around.
Oh yeah. Like, what are people's reactions when they see you drive in the Philippines?
Oh, they said, "Oh, look at that." Yeah.
They're stunned.
Lola's driving. It should be the caregiver that should be driving, not her.
Yes. How does driving there compared to here? How does driving compared to there? I take ask.
Oh, it's too crowded there, so it's not good.
I mean, certainly in the city.
Yeah.
But the rural areas.
The rural areas are okay. So I stopped driving in the city and just drive in the rural areas.
That makes sense. Because if I had the choice, driving the rural area is nice. Nice long roads and but the city, yeah, havoc. But that said, I was also thinking about a few Americanisms. Would you say you're quite Americanized?
Yeah, because I've lived here for how many years?
40. 40 years.
45 years might be like that.
What was it? I remember. Let's say, question. Rat Bunny asked, "Does Lola ever drive a jeepney in the Philippines? I want one."
No, because I know only how to drive automatic transmission, and most of the jeepneys are standard.
Jeepneys are still. Are they phasing out in the Philippines now, or are they still relevant? Like,
It's still relevant, but in the city they're trying to pace it out.
We can still enjoy them if you go to the rural areas.
Yes.
They're so colorful. But I remember pointing out when I got dengue fever.
Oh.
Remember when I always tell them a little bit about it, but when I was in bed and like you went out to do shopping. Right?
Oh yeah.
And they came in and they're like,
"You're by yourself."
"Are you? Where's your Lola?" I'm like, she went shopping. Is anyone else here? No. Is anyone here? No, just me. And then she looked around, gave me like a good 10 seconds, and she said, Does anyone love you?"
Because the patients are not left alone by the family. They stayed with them.
It's so. She was really weirded out, and like I could really hear the pity in her voice. It was just like, I mean, she was probably thinking rich American boy, right? But like no love in the family.
No love, because he's left alone.
Oh, and I think you also told me later. It's like, oh yeah, this is the room where people die in.
Oh, nah.
Someone told me that. Because it was nice. They had a whole kitchen there. Oh, let's see. What's this say? Does she live mostly in the U.S. now? No, she lives mostly in the Philippines now.
Yeah, I went back.
So she's
back to Philippines.
She's spending most of her time in the Philippines. So, I'm just
after I retired. Yeah. After you, well, even we are in Lola, we stayed. Yeah.
When
we went back to spend the retirement years over there.
Oh, maybe I know you were very proud of it when you brought it up to me when I last visited. I mean, when Demon last visited. And you had a project that you told me to keep secret. What was it? I mean, you could tell everybody because you already told everybody.
Oh, the assisted living facility.
My dear
Lola.
my dear Lola. I thought you were about to say something. She runs a assisted living facility, so she's so helpful. She's so kind. And it's good. Helping out the
unfortunate homeless.
All the elderly homeless. They're giving heart emojis. They're big. Can you see that? I'm not sure. You don't have your glasses.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, it disappeared. Sometimes their emotions float up in the mindscape. That is, their emotions float up from the bottom, so I can feel their emotions. That's the mind. That's the magic of the mindscape. Everything's a little more connected. But yeah, I'm very proud of that project. It was. I think it's also worth noting that the guys who are making it, they're fast.
Yeah.
They were using wood from the property. And they cut everything with chainsaws.
Yeah, we use some of the coconut trees and some of the mahogany trees, and the guys came in and make it into lumber, and we use it building that assisted living facility.
Oh, it's astounding they're able to keep a straight line.
Yeah.
Oh, such. Oh. Was it? I'm just starting to remember more memories about the Philippines, like durian.
The what?
The durian there. It was like
durian.
a whole durian season.
Yeah, yeah.
How often does durian come in a season?
I think just once a year.
Once a year? Really? I thought it was something really special. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, a fun little note about the property, or at least I don't know if it's all over the Philippines, but those plants, when you touch them, they move.
Oh, the sensitive plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, you touch them and they close their leaves, the branches. Move. Just with the touch. Even just move it. You can touch it with your feet and it will close its leaves.
I remember showing a picture of the morning in the morning dew on the grass, and it was all these little like white spots. I told them they were spiders. They were all spiders. They were all shot. And then what else was there? The various fruits. Oh, and the fish.
Yeah, the tilapia fish.
They're still there.
Yeah, they're still there.
Oh yeah, and that's also for the home too, because they can fish. Right? Are they fishing?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
We are setting it up.
Rad Bunny says, durian and breadfruit. Have I tried breadfruit?
I am not sure whether. Maybe it was not in season when you were there.
But you know what breadfruit is, right?
Yeah.
What is breadfruit?
Breadfruit is, we call it, it's in the family of langka, the jackfruit.
Jackfruit, okay. What's it like?
When it's not too ripe, when the jackfruit is still young, you can use it as vegetables. And be cooked like vegetables. They chop it.
Oh, actually, while I'm here, I noticed that you have pecan. You have pecan tree there. When is that in season?
I'm not sure.
I always want to try a pecan apple. Because they don't have them here. Cashew! I'm so sorry. Cashew apple.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta find out. I gotta do my own research. Next time Demon visits me and he can graciously send one here to Mindscape. But you haven't had one, had you? No.
I used to eat them, but I stopped.
But you don't eat the seed.
Oh, you have to roast it first.
Because it's poisonous.
Yeah.
In case you don't know what I'm talking about, let me pull this up. Cashew apple.
There. We have the yellow kind.
Let's see. I just close it so that way in case. There we go. So that is where you get your cashews. You might think that's the fruit. That's not the fruit. That's a false fruit. That's the fruit. That's where the seed is.
Yeah, that's the seeds. That's the cashew nut.
Yeah, don't eat that without roasting. You will kill you. You'll poison yourself. But it is interesting, isn't it? Makes you wonder, why haven't we seen it? Because they rot very quickly, right? No. Anyway, Oh, Rat Bunny asks, Lola, do you have any apple bananas there?
Apple banana.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just apples or bananas, or is there apple bananas? What?
Well,
You put the hyphen in there. What is?
I think there's really what they call apple banana, but there's not the banana only. It's not apple banana.
You do have quite the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, apple banana are little short bananas. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they call that apple banana. We call them all bananas only, not apple. But then, yeah, we have the short bananas, not the long ones.
What was it? I'm also reading this right here too. What time is it? Oh, he says, I'm in Hawaii. So, Rat Bunny says, I'm in Hawaii, so we must have different names. Oh. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Anything you enjoyed recently while you were in your stay? I know I heard Demon feels a little bad that didn't do as much, but he did go on a trip with you to Utah. To see, what's it called? Zion?
Zion, yeah.
Let's see. But anything you enjoyed while you were during your stay?
Those rocks are amazing.
Yeah.
Rock formation.
You saw the arch, did you? I know it was really far away.
Yeah, not all, because sometimes I have to stay behind.
But you walked as far as you could.
Yeah.
Let's see. Guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot, because I'm gone through most of my short stuff, and I can't keep her here for the usual amount of time I stream. I think that's a bit much. So what's it called? It was a minimum of 30 hours. I'm not gonna stretch her out for 2 hours, so we're about to reach the hour point. So I think it's a good time to open up any questions or stories or anything. You know? Red Bunny says, yeah, don't tire Lola out. Let's see. Oh, actually, let me scroll up for anything I missed. My mother-in-law goes to the Philippines every few years to see family. Let me see. I remember on my last visit, to the Philippines, or one of my visits, I had kilawin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite. I really liked how they cut the cues with the vegetables. That first dish was perfect.
Tuna kilawin.
It was so good. Oh, it spoke to me. And it's like in case you don't know, it's like ceviche, but a vinegar based ceviche. With fresh fish. Go ahead and just take a sip of let me get a sip of water.
No, it's okay.
You're free to also make a redeem at this point. I'll be right back. Be nice.
Go.
We'll pop it off. Would you like some? It's chai.
No.
Okay.
I just have one.
What's it called? So let's see here. You know, I'm gonna show you around a little bit. I will use my Magic Boy magic. Also, you can't hear the music, but I'll play it for you later, or maybe whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and close this. Let me move the tree. I just wanna wait. Magic. That's the mines. There we go. Look at that. That's the abyssal sky, glitch sky. Sometimes art comes in the background. Sometimes. Okay, let me bring him back. Magic. Okay. Other. I'm also giving her the tour. The beach. We have a beach scene. Wait, yes, we can. Oh, oh, you're safe. Can't let you fall. It's the beach. Sometimes something horrific happens. I told her about my inspirations of David Lynch and Alan Wake. Something strange happens here, but anyway, and this would be the end where did you hear that? Must have been the wind, but anyway. Oh, and then the credits scroll. We're not actually ending stream, but I'm just showing her. No. So it's like, oh, this. So like when people follow, it will say thank you for the follow, thank you, subscribing, thank you for raids, right? And there's the outro music, and then we would raid somebody, where I go over here, and I can pick where to migrate my audience to. Like I know that person, I know that person, I know that person, right? And then I can say, oh, here's who I'm following. Here's people who are about similar to my size or doing the same category, or like, oh, I can return the favor for a raid, or they're doing a special event. Anyway, lots of things, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, and this is where I normally play games.
So this is how you do it, huh?
Yes.
Streaming. I don't even know what streaming is.
It just means that it's like it's like televised. It's televised, right? Live. Like the news. The news is streaming, right? Kipu, can you say something so she can see the text on the top of the screen, if you may, please? I'm asking them. Or maybe they're lurking, means they're just hanging out, listening, like it's a podcast. But anyway. Oh, there we go. Was Lola demon Chuckle? Is this supposed to be a joke? Hello, Star Cat. But yes. This is everything. What's it called? I'm gonna pause this ad. I greatly enjoy my time here. We don't really have late night streams. And yes, Star Cat, this is my dear Lola. She's tired. She normally would go to bed about an hour ago, so I will escort her out. Let's see. But wait. I'll walk you out, my dear Lola. We'll go back to the. Wait. This way. Because that way Demon can walk you out. Isn't that strange? With like a whole new reality. It's like a whole new reality. In a whole new place. Now we're back to the normal world where nothing goes wrong. Let's see. Okay, how? Okay, now I walk. Wait. Here, that way. There we go. Oh, say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye, Jack.
Wait, did you say Jack or chat?
Jack.
No, it's chat.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, because it's the chat box. So so that's
goodbye.
sort of. Goodbye. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. We'll go to the BRB and we'll run an ad.
Thank you for showing me. Now I know what you're doing.
Oh yes.